Good morning. Welcome to ABC 123 Trader. Today is July 13th, 2021. It's almost 10:30 in the morning. Wow, I just sat down on the computer. What a crazy 8:30 day. Anyways, let's get into the risk disclaimer and we'll go from there. So, the risk disclaimer states that all forms of trading carry a high level of risk, so you should only speculate with money you can afford to lose. You can lose more than your initial deposit and stake. Please ensure that your chosen method matches your investment objectives. Familiarize yourself with the risks involved and if necessary, seek independent advice. U.S. government required disclaimer: Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Trading financial instruments of any kind, including options, futures, and securities, have large potential rewards but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risk and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the options and stock markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Alrighty. Now let's go check the news here quickly. Good morning, everybody. Like I said, I'm trying to do the 10:30 thing, and wow, what a 9 o'clock move. Wouldn't that be nice? So an 800 to 900, wow. Well, that's 1,000, 2,000, almost $3,000 move. Anyways, doesn't matter. A trade always comes. There's always trades around. Some big, some small. So, basically everything. Well, actually, S&P turned around flat. Okay, so Dow Jones is down. Russell is really down, 1.2%. Nasdaq is pushing up, and we'll find out why. So basically, what time was the news bite on this? I'm going to teach you a little secret here. See this? Published Tuesday, July 13th, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Keep that in your memory banks, okay? And then I'm going to show you something here about computers and bots and all that. So, when the news came out, and they're saying inflation jumped like crazy, okay? What they did, now I'm going to switch over here, and then we're going to get into, hopefully, the trade. Remember, it's at 8:30. Okay. Here's your 8:30 time to 8:45. There you go. The news bots hit. Major sell-off. Okay? That's what they do. They try to get us involved and take our money. And they hedge the bets. So when everything's selling like crazy, we're jumping in, and all of a sudden it reverses, and then we get destroyed. And then we try to jump in, and we'll see what's going to happen. This is a very aggressive. If you actually take this block away, this big chunk away, this is the market right now. That's what you have to think of, minus this snap. Love to be in that snap to make the profits, or try to be a consistent trader. But now we have to watch. Now what we're going to do is, even though it's on a sell phase, we're in the sell phase, and that was actually probably the sell phase move. Let's go into the daily chart and see exactly where we are. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So basically, that big sell-off was this snap down, back to volume point of control to push it up higher. The way it's, 5,000 contracts. The way it's going, it's probably going to be possibly a runner today. We will find out in about 5 minutes. 11:15 could be another one. I will also put in probably the baseline today because of this extremity. Because I don't like when it does this, because it's just whip outs. That's all it is. But as you can see right now, we're just on the failing side of the swing. Okay, so and she's pushing hard. And does it make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. So the banks are already at 50. So if it might hit the 15,000 psychological mark, and if it does that, maybe that's our peak. We can let it run to 15,000. If it touches, then we can start selling off and take the ride down. Okay, because they're a really close psychological number. 15,000. Think about it. That's amazing. My question is since the election, Yeah, 12,000. So we're 12,005, 13, 13,5, 14, 14,5. So we moved a couple already 1,000 points here, which is crazy. And it's basically it's inflation driven, right? It's not really the market itself. It's inflation. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is let's start looking at the other charts here. So I'm on a 15 minute. As you can see, this is high volume. We had extreme high volume for the sell-off, and there's still a lot of high volume here. Okay, red extreme high, so that was that news. Keeps on going down. Whoops, I can get rid of that actually. Goes down. Now we know where our floor is, which is really nice. So I'm gonna put a, and that's a hard floor if it's such a big sell-off. Okay. So what we can do is let's just highlight this region here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change this color. Let's put it something different, something that I know is not the same. So that's our floor for sure. Okay. I got a couple of bids there. Bids means they're buying into the bid, so they're trying to push it up a little higher. It's probably going to hit 15,005. That's what they want to do. We're at the 50 level, but right now we're at 10:27, 3 minutes before possibly the turnaround. There hasn't been any hard buy or sell. This zone, this is kind of your 50-60% zone, so we're above the market and we're at 0.53. But look at how we're ranged. We're ranged from negative 0.8 to positive basically 5.8. So it just moved a 100 point spread on the market. And we're going to find out here right away. Okay. The other thing is, let's start taking, oh, this is a chart I was just testing. We'll see if it keeps on going up. Might actually have to put a levels on here because of how everything went crazy. And we will go to the other chart and see. Let's see if we can find anything that is worth. So where are we right now on the baseline? So basically we blasted through to the bottom. Day trend up. We can get maybe back down to here. We'll find out at 10:35. Bounce. Oh, it's a very actually aggressive day until what time? Let's see what time it's going to hit. Till 12:30. Don't like it. Don't like it, but whatever. And we hit level 1 and level 2. 10:35. We're going to see if this signal is going to work. 9:50 failed. 10:50 passed. 9:10 passed. So we got. Let's see how she had after this snap off. So we'll take a look from here. Fail, pass, and we'll find out here if it's a fail. Might hit level 2 rejection back to maybe this zone. And if we can get in this zone early enough today, guys, this could be our buy-in at 11:30 for a continuation up. We'll find out. Okay, and I'm going to close this chart. I don't need this chart anymore. Okay, let's get rid of that one. Okay, so we have an ask of 1,358, an aggressive sell, so they're getting close to the top of the 127 extension. And what else we need to do? There, this is the chart I want. Let's see, we were on the 50s. Okay, we got another. There's that time circle I created, just to see. Here's our interband midband. Do I have VWAP anywhere? Yeah, so I'm above the VWAP. Now let's see if we can start breaking down. Our goal is, we gotta wait here. See, we don't have any high volume here. See, we had this high volume spike, second high volume spike, so we know this is support and resistance possibly. And we're at 10:30. I got 5 minutes before I possibly have a first trade. Maybe go down, up, down. And this thing's turning over. Or it could be such a... See, we're at 53. I'm positive it's going to hit 15,000. Just the way they're trying to push it today. But, then again, I've been wrong many times over the years, so And what I'm going to also do, I wonder if I turn it off. I need a volumetric chart because of this big swing. What a volumetric chart does is try to feel the heartbeat of the market in a sense. So I'm going to put a 5,000 volume, so you can see what I'm doing here. A 5,000 volume chart, volumetric chart. And I'll switch it over here and see exactly what it is. And then I'm going to add 2 indicators on here. And I made it for the volumetrics. Come on. Alrighty. Boom. Well, first phase, second phase, first phase, second phase. Okay. So what I'm doing right now, hopefully my computer doesn't log out because this is a heavy usage one. Okay. This is my volumetrics. I didn't put all my options in there, but basically what I'm looking for is I'm watching this energy here. See if this is extremity, and this is hopefully starting to pull back, and you can tell she just took off even farther. And what these numbers are is actually you can use these as, oh yeah, she popped. There's another high volume bar. And we're going to see what's going to happen exactly. Now I'm going to transition back since we're on a runner. And you know I'm going to be looking at these quarter levels. We're at 61 and 2 minutes before 10:35 we had a high volume bar. This is failing, but that's okay. Was that interband high? Or is that must be interband high. Let's just check here. Yeah, interband high. And we have extension 1 and possible extension 2, which is actually right on the 25er, which is really nice. So we're still gonna wait. We need to. Yeah, she's pushing. She's gonna go to 15,000, or we can do it at 90. We could do a 40-point move actually. I would love to see it pull down 1035, get down to, let's say, the trend tracker, and then move up, but we'll find out here. I'm going to open up for myself. You probably won't see it. I'm just going to look at numbers for a little bit here. Just need to open it up. There we go. Open it up a little bit more. Okay. 163. I'm just going to put that marker right there. Okay, so what I'm looking at, that's exactly what I'm looking at. There'll be a couple things I'm looking at, just to see how the price action is with the volume right now. Yeah, she's not stopping. 20, 34, 35. Let's open this up. Let's see if there's any more price action. I'd love to see a small pullback. Pull back down to here, maybe to the 50 level. Just give it a minute or two at 10:35 to see what the price action is. And what I'm going to do is I'm also going to add level 2 scanner, and as well as block scanner on the volumetrics, just so I could see exactly where these numbers are flirting, and then I'll show you. Let's see where we are here. Well, a lot of market numbers still pushing, eh? 59, 58. Interbound 1. Okay, now let's see what happens here. This is the 122. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put level 2 on here as well. And I'm going to go... Well, there's some aggressive asks. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, they're going to keep on going.
Order filled.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right to 75. Keep it conservative right now.
Order submitted.
I'm really late in the game. And if I can get 5 to 10 points, if I see this turning blue, I'll just close it right away. So I'm just going to watch the color code here. Color changing.
Order filled.
We'll just put a few dollars in right now. If it stayed green, I would have liked it. We're going to watch the rejection and see if it does a quick pull down here and continue up. So we only made 50 bucks in that round, but making $50 in a few seconds, it doesn't bother me. I'm just too late in the game. I'd like to see a pullback. I'm watching the color code on this one. We're at 1035. We have to see if it just does an evil snapback, and we'll go from there. They're going to push it. I still think they're going to go to 15,000, and then 15,000 could be the turnaround today because it was just too much of a momentum move. And where are we right now? Let's see here. What I'm looking at this zone here. See where we are? They're quite even numbers. So 62, 64. I call it the hedge fund guys. This is where they want to keep the price at this point in time. They're playing in the middle, and then we'll see what happens if it starts turning around. If it starts breaking down, then we can go for this. But as you can see, what was the high on this? I should change this code a bit. 163. So 163. If you put that in your head, and 156. And we're at 134. So it's losing steam right now. I don't know how much steam, but we'll find out. Because 1035 is a sell signal, and we're 4 minutes in, but we have to see if it's going to start becoming weak. Let me see here. We've got 1 wave, 2 wave, 3 waves. It could be the 11:15 time. We'll find out here. Switch back to the chart here. And I want to see where we are on this one. Yeah, there's a lot of ask numbers coming in right now. But I still think they're going to go to that zone. And once it pops and we see a high, excuse me, a high volume candle, let's say a blue. This is the one I'm looking for. I want to see a blue candle. Once I see a blue candle, I could start selling. Right now it's at beige. We had yellows and beiges, but no blues. No explosion of dumping contracts here. Wow, what a day. The day I decide to start changing it to do 1030s. Look at that move, guys. That's amazing, but whatever. I said I want to do this for education for you guys, so it doesn't matter. There's always another trade, but when you see those days, it's like, oh man. Okay, let's see what happens here. Let's see if we got our turnaround time here. 1030, interband high, 75. I wish it would hit 75. Where are we on volumetrics? Is volumetrics changing? High asks, heavy numbers on the top end. I'll show you what I'm looking at. So I'm watching the price action switch. See, there's a market order there and an ask of, I think it was 3,900 or maybe 393, which is just a quick sell-off. Still going up the energy, so we have to watch. And let's open this up here. So there's a couple of buys here. Ask 393. I'll just keep it on like that. So we're at 147. 163 was our high, remember. And okay. I'm going to try this.
Order submitted.
Oh, first I have to see if I'm on the right chart here. The only thing is just there is a trend tracker marker here. Actually, you know what? I'm
Order canceled.
I'm going to see what the trend tracker is, and then I'm going to also check. Oh, I got a transition here, sorry. And I just want to just make sure my fake out is on my account. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, we're at the 50. It has to break 50. Once it breaks 50, we can jump in. Just watching. We can go to from 50 to 25. Yeah, let's go for it.
Order filled.
And I'm going to try to get to... Keep on going to 25.
Order submitted.
See what the volumetrics are saying. I actually might have to close this son of a gun. Just break this zone here. No, energy's dropping. Perfect. Okay. Energy is dropping. I'm going to put a sell limit here too. Just in case if I
Order submitted.
Right there. So 10:35 until what time is it supposed to go? 11:35. We'll find out here. 48, go below 50 now. We'll hit 25. And then if we hit 25, I won't go to 1900. I'll hold it at 25. We'll take conservative moves until we figure it out. We'll move this one down. Let me see here. See, this is where kind of like order blocks are in those zones. So we'll see if we can get to that level. Where are we on the 0.5? So we can go to 0.25. Can we get down? We can actually get down to 13. Well, just give us some time here. Yeah, we're on the right chart. And that's the first peak at 5,000 contracts, down to maybe 2,000. Let's see what happens here.
Order filled.
What we'll do, 57, could go to 75, we'll find out. Where are we right now? 54. What we'll do is, because these things are changing here, I'd like to see it just break down. We'll close it again and reset up again. We're so close. Come on, break down. Where are we on the... So we had a market order. Yeah, the energy's still going down, so we'll just give it some time. From 10:35 to 11:35, so we still might even have an hour. We'll just give it some time for them to play this game. Five. It's almost there. Just need to give it that good push so I can make sure I close properly. Oh, there.
Order filled.
Okay, I lost 0.25, so I lost 30 bucks there. That's okay. We're still ahead. We got to wait for this consolidation to be done here. It's almost there. We'll see if it does one more final pop. Excuse me, before the breakdown. 10:30 is supposed to sell, but look at this. Where are we right now? We'll just give it time. It's still floating around the 50 level. And then at 11:15 to 11:30, we'll know if it's going to push up to the 15,000 mark. And because this is too flat here, what I like to see is usually what you can do is you can take a trade And once it gets going, right? This is our first wave, second wave. We might get our third wave reversal. So we'll wait. By 10:30, at 10:30, if we got it at the right time, from 66 to 52, there's your 200 there. But we'll wait till they finish all this ugliness here. 75, at 75, right here, there is a lot of contracts just waiting to get sold off. The one thing I don't like right now is we haven't had that blue candle. That's the one I like, this one down here. I'm on the right, yeah, I'm on the right chart. Oh, interesting. Let's see this. Now look what happened here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That just appeared. The computer model, whatever they were saying, is let them try to hopefully knock out all these guys to reverse. We'll find out here. We're just waiting. Because we had the first snapback, we're waiting for the retracement, go for the second snapback, but nothing really happened. Okay, we're 1 minute before 11 o'clock, which is one of my favorite times, 11:15. We're going to watch price action. What I would like to do is to see a sell-off at least to this zone down here to around, I'll say 1900, once it starts going. And my curiosity is, so this chart. Okay, this is where we are on the baseline. So we're just flirting with the baseline right now. We haven't broken down. 11 o'clock, energy is going down. It's still aggressive. She wants to break down though. But we have to wait. Chop, 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 1225. I think 1225 might be our trade. So good. Okay, well, you know what? I might just come back to 1225. Just walk away and come back. We'll see what happens first. We'll see if all this crap gets through. This could be the 15,000 marker at 1225, and then we have a sell off the rest of the day. If that's the case, I'll come back at 1225. Yeah, it looks like it's going to do first impulse, second impulse, get to a fib extension, maybe one, possibly to this zone at 15,000, and then we could just sell off. 1225 says 1335, but 12 off. If it peaks out here, could get a really big blue bar and then just let her run. I think that's what my game plan might be today. But let's go back to our main chart. See where we are. See, no high volume, just flirting, right? See, they're going like this. They're going to do another punch. You can see it now. You can seeing it form. Yeah, they gobbled up those free contracts. high volume candle. See, we had 1 high volume, 2 high volume candles, 3 high volume candles here. Only the first sell off, but nothing yet. They're still in this consolidation zone. See? $75, there are 3 contracts there. So let's go for it. Is it buy a bid? Let it pull back. $62, come on, go back. Should have got it at the 50 level. Too much chop here. I'm gonna wait for a blue bar. I know I want to jump the gun, but I'll just wait. Just have to be patient. Fib tracker, not fib tracker, trend tracker just tapped. Now if trend tracker really sells off aggressively below the 50, where it's tapping right now, I might jump in, but I don't think so. I think they're just playing games. Another high volume bar. More high volume. 11:04. Let's see what happens at 11:15, 11:30. Yeah, it's got to go to 75. Too much consolidation there. And what I want to see, where are we? 5,000 contracts still on the delta. Just gotta grab something. 59.64, eh? We're 5 minutes. We're about 6 minutes before 11:15 to 11:30, and then we're going to find out where the price action is going to happen. Because what you can see here, so I started here around the trading, looking at the analysis, and I got caught in the whip here. Quick little win, little loss, still just waiting, and we'll go to the 35. It's already too late. The consolidation of the drop off there, they'll come back to this zone here if it does a sell off. To break below that, unless if it's really aggressive, then we'll find out. But right now, Delta is just holding at 5,400, and they're just playing this game again. I think they did that on Friday as well, if I recall. I didn't really pay attention. But look at this, crazy. And on the volumetrics, let me see what the volumetrics is saying. Well, there's a few asks coming in. So what I want to show you, oh, I was on the wrong chart the whole time. Sorry, guys. See the ask here? So there's that one quick sell-off. It's losing steam, but you never know. They're just playing this game right in the zone here. We just have to wait for it to transition. Let's see here. Still nothing. Wow. Let's do it on here. Just waiting, guys. She might have a move now. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so 11:15 is just clicked in. Let's transition here. Now, let's see what happens.
Order filled.
Now let's see if we can break this, because we're at 11:15 now. 11:15 should have been a quick sell, really quick, but it never did. So. And I have a feeling now, since we're doing that,
Order submitted.
I'm going to put it to 95. 94, 50, 70, 94.50. Alrighty, because now we have Intraband. Let me see here. We have, yeah, they're going to push it up. They have one at 90. What's the price point at this one? 90. So I said they're going to hit 75.80 for sure. This thing's creeping up now. At 11:35, it looks like the 11:35 buy signal is going to kick in. And so we'll give them 10-15 points on that one. Let me see here. Yeah, to 130. So let's see what the big push is here. We'll find out if she blasts through 75 really quickly. So she tapped at 75, as you can see there. Now let's see if she blasts the 75. If not, we can close it. Let's see. See what color that candle is. $69, $75, $75. I want to see a full body candle at 75.
Order filled.
Blue candle, shut her down. We'll wait and see. Okay, so we know we hit the 75 marker. We're at 11:15, 11:19 actually. Now this could be, okay, that's a good sign. If we start blasting through 75 easy, then we'll continue on here. Another high volume candle. We got actually 15 minutes before the buy-in, so. Come on, bring it back. Damn it.
Order filled.
Okay, so let's go to 95 like I said.
Order submitted.
This is interband 1, that's interband 2. The thing I was worried about was just this blue candle right up here. But she blasted right through it. So she blasted through the 75% zone. We'll see if they're still going to push it for another. We can even cash out right at this level here. Got in a little late again. So at 90 there is, let me see how many more. 15,000 is 110. They're going to go to 15,000. So I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to even put a buy limit down here.
Order submitted.
I'm going to follow the trigger fish. And we already blasted through this line here, which is a good thing. And we're at 91. Hopefully we can get to 93.50. Move my triggerfish up a little bit higher. See if we can make 300 bucks today. Come on, push it up. We only got 4 points to go, guys. Come on, push it up. Almost at 11:35, so let them push it up. Knee-jerk reaction on sell at 87. That's fine. Triggerfish moving up was a good move now, so we got a good move on a triggerfish now. Yeah, we got one more move to go. They're not done yet. Because we know this is our breakout, so... See what the color of the candle is. We might have to close depending on if it goes blue again. And we don't have any numbers up there, so whatever contracts are there, they're just going to gobble them up, and they're just going to pop one more time. What's the time there? 29, 11:30. So there should be 11:30 punch. There we go. We're at how many seconds left? We'll see what happens at 11:30 here. Looking at the time. Okay, where's my 11:30 punch? There's my 11:30 punch. Break it out.
Order filled.
I can't break 93. I'm going to shut her down. So technically speaking, oh, there goes 93, of course. I just want to make sure I put the money in the account. So basically, I wrapped up $300 today, guys. It was, I said I'd try to go for 3 a day. It was a little too slow for me during here. Took a win, loss, and then finally the move. Still waiting for 15,000. If it can get to 15,000, there might be a sell-off at. Let me see here. I want to wait till 12:25. Actually, that's one I'm really interested in. I think they want to get to the 15,000. I don't want to play these fighting games here, and then we'll go from there. If you have any questions, just email me at abc123trader. You guys have a great day, and maybe I'll do another recording at 12:25. We'll find out. Okay, bye.